second baseman, Neil Walker.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with a single. This is the recipe you want.
Granderson.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Weak roller right side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. To the third baseman, but the throw is wild.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Yoenis Cespedes. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Has a look, now the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a two-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. Here's Lucas Duda now. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
No.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. And the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Here's Jay Bruce now.
Right fielder, Jay Bruce.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Worth. 2 down.
Batting 8th.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's given up a lot of runs early already in this game, and this is the biggest challenge for the manager. You don't want to put too much tax on your bullpen, but if he continues to throw like this, you got to go to the pen pretty soon, and that could really wear on them.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, now and Wright gets into one here as he lifts this ball high and deep to left field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So a solo shot here for David Wright. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. In now, Jacob deGrom.
Jacob deGrom.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Rendon is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate, and 6 of them score. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City. It's the Mets 6 and the Nationals nothing. In now is Anthony Rendon. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. In previous duels with deGrom, he's really struggled 0 for 10. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 6th.
Here's Adam Lind.
First baseman, Adam Lind.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And this is fouled at the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. Another one sent foul.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90 fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
The 0-2 once more. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7.
Left fielder, Jason
Standing
Worth.
in, Jason Worth. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Boy, nothing more frustrating for the pitcher. You put the ball in play and they kick it and get 2 errors behind you. Now you might think, I got to strike everybody out and take it my own. That's when the game gets away from you. He's got to stay patient and expect them to catch the ball.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hey, if you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Dribbled to the right side. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Neil Walker. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Neil Walker.
Lifted in the air to center field. Eaton is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
It is Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A solo home run for Curtis Granderson as this lead swells to 7-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pitch on the way. And he struck him out. Digging in to try it again. Lucas Duda. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Scherzer looks in. Here it is on 0-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. But the Mets are able to tack on 1. So striding forward now, Max Scherzer. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No
batter,
doubt he
number
was
7.
completely fooled because
Shortstop,
that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box, Trey Turner. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Center fielder, number 2.
Digging in, Adam Eaton.
Eaton.
He singled his last time up. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Cespedes. He gets there, but he missed it. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You don't
Now
think
batting,
fielding is important?
second baseman.
Instead of a routine out, you got a
Daniel
guy standing
Murphy.
at second base after a 2-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Standing in now, Daniel Murphy, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Cabrera.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And here's a ball hit in the air. Harper on the run. Makes the play, 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Travis d'Arnaud. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Worth sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder,
Riding in once again, Jay Bruce. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th
attention,
home run of the game, and they're
Now
not
pitching
done
for
yet.
Washington.
They say hitting is contagious,
50.
and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Vance Worley gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Eaton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Leading
Bryce
off for
Harper
Washington,
comes into
the
this
right
at-bat
fielder,
0 for 1 in the
34.
ball game.
Bryce Harper.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there.
The batter,
He had to stare down a
third
really
baseman,
good hitter, and instead
Anthony
of working around the
Rendon.
zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that.
Now
And
batting,
beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty-looking pitch.
Adam Lind is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And Darno will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Ready for another chance?
Leading off for the
Jacob
Mets here in the
deGrom.
fourth.
He's 0 for
Enter
1 thus far.
number 48.
This is line to left. In to cut it off is Worth. It's a base hit.
Well, they thought the inning was going to be leading off to get a quick
Now
out.
batting.
Instead, he gets a
Second
base hit,
baseman.
and now here comes the top of the order. Look out.
He's running towards second, and he steps off, and he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seem like everyone's getting in on the
Center
action.
fielder,
That's
number
the
3.
7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Curtis Granderson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. The 0-1 to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
The left fielder,
Here's
number
Yoenis
52,
Cespedes.
Yoenis
It's a
Cespedes.
high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And they're going to call this a home run. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Worth will settle under this one and take it for the 2nd out.
The first baseman,
Digging in
number
once
41,
again, Lucas
Lucas
Duda. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Worth's after it. And that retires the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 4 full. The Mets lead it 10-0. Here's Jason Worth. 0 for 1 for
Leading
him
off
here
for
in
the
this
Nationals,
one.
left fielder, Jason Worth.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
In there, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Ready on 1-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. A look at our line score
Now
here
batting.
through the first 4, and as we've mentioned,
Matt
just 1 hit for
Wieters.
these guys this afternoon. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch, hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Clint Robinson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Clint Robinson.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Granderson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Matt Albers gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. After it is eaten. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in and looking for more, Jay Bruce. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Worth going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run homer for Jay Bruce. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Third baseman, number 5.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Oh, what an effort. Line drive over the third baseman's head, but did you see how high he got off the ground? What an effort to try to grab that ball.
DeGrom.
Into the box now, Jacob DeGrom. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Worth over to his left. 2 down. Here's Neil Walker. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Walker.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Center fielder.
In is Curtis Granderson as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Adam Eaton comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
One out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera into shallow left, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Eddie Romero gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
First pitch hitting. If you get the pitch you want and you know he's going to deliver it, you can't miss it. That was a great swing.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Here comes the first pitch. Lucas Duda swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Worth is under it. 1 away. Riding in once again has dribbled Cabrera. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's set and the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
0-1 pitch on its way. It's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Turner fields it cleanly to second for 1. On to Lind. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Mets go down quickly, but they're still on cruise control, 14-0. Back here on the show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Wilmer Defoe is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Dribbled up the line, but it gets foul. Popped high in the air. Duda is there for it. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Brian Goodwin will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Goodwin.
Chopped weakly to the left. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, there's a one-out infield single, and you know what? You can start a lot of rallies with one out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
0-1, here it comes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
To first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. They got two runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Here's Jason Worth as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 pitch on its way. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
So he got him swinging. Jason Worth goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Wieters who waits the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball. Brian Goodwin is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. Emmanuel Burris will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Michael Taylor will come in as well as a part of the double switch. Ready for another shot now. Travis d'Arnaud. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
It sounds so cliche. Stayed inside the baseball, but that's a ball in on him, and he just shot it the other way for the base hit.
Number 3, Michael Taylor. Now in left field, number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Brandon Snyder is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Jay Bruce will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Out into right center. Well hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, that's back-to-back singles and first and third. So right here, you got a pitch to get a strikeout, and then the next hitter, hopefully you get a double play and you can get out of it. But right here, you got a pitch to get the strikeout to set up a chance to get out of this.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Ready for another chance? Jacob deGrom. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Murphy takes charge out there.